The Stalwart is a support weapon like the machine gun, but sacrifices damage for better recoil, weapon handling, and the capability to reload while moving. You carry 3 belt drums and each containing 250 bullets for a total of 750 rounds of managed democracy. It has a flashlight and you can switch the fire rate up to 1100 RPM, which is the only mode it should be on. Thanks to its ease of handling and high ammo capacity, it has been used often as a primary rather than a support weapon, which was how it was back in Helldivers 1. It is effective against light armor, but lacks the penetration for medium and heavy armored enemies. It is often paired with a weapon capable of penetrating said armor, such as the Slugger, Plasma Punisher, or Dominator. I prefer using the Slugger because it can stagger medium-sized enemies, especially those stalkers. The Plasma Punisher can also stagger said enemies, but has a longer kill time due to the projectile speed compared to the Slugger. Additional note regarding the Plasma Punisher, it can kill chargers. When it comes to Terminids, I prefer using the Stalwart with the Slugger for most missions and switch it with the Plasma Punisher for missions that requires me to kill unborn Terminids. For automatons, I rarely use a Stalwart because I rather have the autocannon paired with a Scorcher, but the Stalwart Scorcher combo is still effective against them. Especially suppressive fire affects the accuracy of the automatons, but I'm not sure if that has any effect against the rocket devastators. You can probably tell by now the biggest weakness of this build is against heavy armor. That's why I suggest to bring expendable anti-tanks or EATs. For the rest of the stratagem, it will vary depending on the mission and what your squad mates bring. Playing around stratagems that the squad is lacking will yield a higher success rate. As for armor, passives that help with recoil and increase grenade slots works well with this build. Extra grenades will help with clearing nests or mobs depending on the grenade type you bring. There are some players wanting the Stalwart to become a primary weapon with some rebalancing. I had a similar sentiment. As I said earlier in the first Helldivers, the Stalwart is a primary weapon and it is different compared to Helldivers 2. It had a horrible starting accuracy but improved with sustained fire, so it became more accurate after firing for a few seconds. I am glad they got rid of that mechanic because the spread was horrendous, like video game shotgun spread but firing one bullet at a time. But I am slowly leaning towards keeping it as a support weapon, because I don't want accuracy mech to return, and mainly, they recently released a premium war bond that helped with the weakness of the Stalwart, which is against medium and heavy armored enemies. If they continue releasing primary weapons with stronger armor penetration, such as the Plasma Punisher, then I am fine with the Stalwart being a support weapon. I like to see more stratagems that will make us play with other stratagems and weapons. I do believe that is what the developers at Arrowhead Game Studio also have in mind. That is the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful and makes you want to try the Stalwart. Thanks for watching.